Hello, wonderful you. Welcome to class. I'm so excited. This is the first week of Raise the Bar. And the focus today is all on our lower body. So we're going to focus on thighs, glutes, calves, you name it, we're going to work it. For this class, we're going to need a soft ball. If you don't have it, don't worry. A soft cushion will do. And you're going to place it onto the side. We're going to need it towards the end of the class. We're going to start standing at the top of the mat. When you're ready, meet me there. So feet underneath the hips. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, all the way down and back. Just a couple more times like this, inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Together, big breath in. And full breath out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Halfway lift, lengthen. And then hands on the floor. Your left foot steps at the back. Reach your arms to the sky. And then all the way down on the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Your left foot reaches up to the sky. Bend the knee at a twist. And start drawing big circles here. As big as your body allows in this moment. And if you need to bend your right knee, feel free to do that. Sending your hips back, reverse direction a couple more. Left leg to the sky. Exhale your knee towards your nose, step your foot forward. Arms to the sky, high lunge. And all the way down on the mat, step into a fold at the front. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, refold. Reach the arms to the sky. We're going again, dive forward into your fold. Halfway lift, pull through the crown of the head. Hands on the floor, right foot steps back. Reach the arms to the sky, high lunge. And then all the way down on the mat, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full exhale out. Inhale, your right leg to the sky, bend the knee at a twist. Draw big circles here, moving one way. Sending the hips high still. And then reverse. Extend your right leg to the sky. Bring your knee towards your nose. Step the foot forward, high lunge. And then hands on the floor, step at the top. Halfway lift, extend. And then refold. Reach the arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale down on your heart center. Beautiful job. Hopefully this has warmed us up a little bit. We're gonna come facing the long side of the mat now. We're gonna step the feet wide. Your toes are pointing slightly outwards, heels in. You're gonna bend the knees and you're gonna come down. From here, we're gonna lower the hips for two and up for two. You ready together? Let's go. Right here is down for two and up for two. Is lower for two and up for two. Beautiful job. Keep going as you are. You lower and lift. Very nice. Now, what we want here is to maintain our spine in neutral. So the bum doesn't stick out too much, but it doesn't tuck in either. You're finding that neutral position into the spine. Your thighs are in an external rotation. So that your knees keep tracking over your toes. Is dip for two and up for two. Your legs never really extends. Even when we're lifting, is lift and lower. Beautiful job. We're gonna speed it up. We're gonna find tiny dips to the floor. Into and one. Right here is dip and dip, dip and dip. Woo! Yes, yes. Very nice. Starting to bring the focus onto our thighs, starting to feel it perhaps as well. Is dip and dip. Stay with your breath. It's gonna burn. That's okay. That's what we want. That's why you're here. You'll want to press that pause button, don't. Take a breather, of course, whenever is inevitable. Whenever you reach that point of extreme fatigue, that's where you need to take a breath, and then you're stepping back into it. Because you got this, because you can. Yes, yes. Is dip, dip, dip. We're gonna keep this tempo. We're gonna lift and lower the right heel. into, and 1. Right here is lift, release, is lift, release, whoo, is lift, release, is lift, release. Let's speed it up, is lift, lower, whoo. Give me 8 more. Then we're gonna keep the right heel lifted, left heel lifts and release. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here is lift, release. You're stopping the dips, lift, release. You're holding the squat, is lift, release, is lift, release. Whew, so good. 8 more. 7, 6. You know that burn? In 4. We're gonna bring both heels down. We're going back to those dips, little tempo into, and 1. Right here is dip and lift, is dip and lift. Whew. Feeling those thighs, is dip, release. Whew. We're gonna lift and we're gonna speed it up first. Then we're gonna go onto our left heel, into, and 1. Right here is dip, 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 dip. Yes, yes. So good. You got this. I know you do. Yes. Okay. 4 more. Left heel lifts and release. Into, and 1. Right here is lift, release, is lift, release. We're gonna speed it up. Into, and 1 is lift, lower, lift, lower. You keep dipping. In a moment, we're gonna keep that left heel lifted. We're gonna lift, release the right. In 4, we're gonna hold the dips. We're gonna freeze the legs. Into, and 1. Right here is lift, release, is lift, release. Whoo, the burn is. Give me 8 more. In 6. In 4, we're gonna hold both heels up. Into, and 1. Hold for 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Extend. Very well done. Give a shake to your legs. Beautiful job. Now, we're gonna step the feet closer together to come in hip distance. We're gonna bend the knees and send our booty back. Like if we were sitting on a chair, but the chair isn't there. Your spine is long. Your neck is long in line with it. Okay? From here, we're gonna add those dips because that's what we do. So we're gonna dip, foot 2, and up, foot 2. Your knees are staying bent at all times. Like before, like in our externally rotated thighs. Is dip, foot 2, and up, foot 2. We're gonna speed it up. We're gonna find tiny dips. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here is dip, and dip, is dip, and dip. Whoo! You're sending the booty back. Your toes out light. See if you can lift them up. Yes, yes. Whoo! Is dip and dip. We're gonna shift the weight onto our right foot. Left foot goes out and in. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Right here is in and out, is in and out. Your right leg is still bent. Is in and out. Is tap and tap. Very nice. We're gonna hold the leg out. We're gonna find tiny lifts of the leg to the sky. In 2, and 1. Right here is lift and lift, is lift and lift. Whew. Give me just 4 more. The knee will pull into the chest fast. In 2, and 1. Right here is pull and out, is pull and out. Whew. Very nice. Keep going, is pull and out, pull and out. Speed it up. In 2, and 1. Right here is pull and pull, pull and pull. 8 more. Then we're stepping the foot hip distance, so we're going back to those dips. in 6, in 4, in 2, and 1 right here is dip for 2, and up for 2, is dip for 2, and up for 2. Knees are staying bent, your booty's back. Woo! 4 more, we speed it up. In 3, in 2, and 1 right here is dip, and dip, dip, and dip. Beautiful job. Woo! We're gonna shift the weight onto our left foot. Right foot is gonna tap in and out. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1 right here is in and out. Right foot in, right foot out. It's tap and tap. Yes, yes, you're doing so good. You got this. We're gonna keep the leg out. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky. In 2, and 1 right here is lift, and lift, is lift, and lift. Just 4 more. The knee into the chest. In 2, and 1 right here is in and out, in and out. Whoo! Yes, yes. 4 more, then we're speeding it up. In 2, and 1 right here is pull and pull, pull and pull. Very nice, give me 8 more. We're gonna bring the feet together. We're gonna go into the dips. In 2, and 1 right here is dip, and lift, dip, and lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, lift the heels, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done it. We've done it. We've done our thighs. Beautiful job. Meet me hands and knees on the mat now. There's no rest. We're going straight to the next one. But if you need a sip of water, this is a good time to do so. You're doing so good. Well done. Okay, when you're ready, meet me on a tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide. Maybe find a bit of an external rotation into your hands. Push the floor away. Gaze is long, the head doesn't hang. Left heel towards the bum. We're gonna lift the left leg up. We're gonna bring knee to knee. Is lift for 2, knee to knee for 2. Draw your ribs in at your core. Very nice. Gaze is slightly forward. Neck is in line with your spine. Is lift for 2, knee to knee for 2. So you're bringing the knees in line together instead of bringing the knee in towards the belly. Well done. It's lift, knee to knee. Is lift, knee to knee. We're targeting our glutes here, our glute max, especially as we're extending the legs. Beautiful, stay with your breath. Keep pushing through both of your hands. We're gonna keep the leg lifted. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Right here is lift, and lift, is lift, and lift. Whew, so good. Keep pushing through your hands. Keep drawing your ribs in. Yes, yes. Keep going. Is lift, and lift, is lift, and lift. Whew. Very nice. We're gonna open the knee out to the side and then back in. It's just the leg moving. Your hip bones keep pointing towards the floor. We're going there in 3, in 2, and 1. Is out and in, is out and in. Hips are pointing down. Knee points out and in, out and in. Neck is long. You're still pushing through your hands. Is out and in, out and in. Yes, yes. We're gonna keep the knee pointing out. We're finding that external rotation. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky because that's what we do. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1 right here is lift, and lift, is lift, and lift. Notice if your body wants to lean all the way to the right, can you push onto the left hand as well? Is lift, and lift. Your left knee is pointing outwards. Is lift and lift. Next up, we're coming down onto a right forearm, onto a left hand, and we're opening our body towards the long side of the mat. In 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. Left, the right forearm down, knee to knee. Is open and close. Is open and close. Woo! So good. Is open and close. Aren't we just feeling alive? Right? Our body's working. We're challenged. That's good. Yes, yes. Is lift and close. Is open and close. Your whole body is facing the long side of the mat. Is lift and close. Is lift and lower. We're gonna keep the leg lifted. Tiny lift to the sky. That's what we do. In 2 and 1 is lift and lift, lift and lift. Whew. Yes, I know. I'm there with you. I feel it. The shakes, the burn is all very real. Is lift and lift. You got this. Keep going. Is lift and lift. Knee is gonna come in towards our left tricep and extend back. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1 right here is in and out, is in and out. Whew. Knee in, extend back. Yes, beautiful job. Knee in and back. Whew. We haven't got long left. You're stronger than your mind thinks. I know it. You know it. We're gonna keep the leg out. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky. In 2 and 1. Right here is lift and lift, is lift and lift. Small movements for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Become light on your left hand. Left arm to the sky for 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. And you know what? We wouldn't want to feel unbalanced, right? So it's time for the next side. Okay, you can keep facing the same way. I'm turning just so you can see me. Right heel towards your right bum cheek. You ready? We lift. Foot 2, let go. Foot 2. It's lift. Foot 2. Knee to knee. Foot 2. Your hands are pressing the mat away. Your neck is long, so gaze is slightly forward instead of down. Is lift. Foot 2. Let go. Foot 2. I say let go, but actually, as you're bringing the knee back, can you resist? Can you find control in the leg lowering? Knee to knee is lift and knee to knee. Very nice. Is lift, knee to knee. We have just 2 songs left. 2 songs. What are they? Right? Keep going. Is lift, knee to knee. Hug your core in. Low ribs in. Is lift, knee to knee. Whew. We're gonna keep that leg lifted. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky. Give me 4 more. 3. Into. And 1. Right here is lift and lift, lift and lift. Yes, yes, so good. Is lift and lift. Neck long, gaze forward. The head wants to hang, don't let it. Is lift and lift. In a moment, we're finding that external rotation into the thigh. So knee's gonna point out and in. In 8, 7, 6. In 5, hips are staying pointing to the floor. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1 is knee out, is knee in, out and in. Both hips pointing down. You're pushing through both of your hands, arms extended. We're not working only the glutes of the leg lifted, but I know you're feeling it into the stabilizing leg as well. And this side is gonna be a little bit trickier because we already worked the other leg. Is out and in. We're gonna keep the knee pointing outwards. We're gonna find tiny lifts. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1 right here is lift and lift, is lift and lift. Woo! So good. Next step, our left forearm is coming down on the floor. You're light on your right hand. The body opens towards the long side of the mat. Is lift and lift. Your leg is in a scorpion tail shape. So the knee points out. Is lift and lift for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Left forearm down, light on your right hand, knee to knee. Is lift and close. Is open and close. Whew. Very nice. Your torso is rotated towards the long side of the mat. Very nice. Keep going. I know you can. I know you have it in you. Is lift and lower. Whew. We're gonna keep it lifted. We're gonna find tiny pushes to the sky. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right here is lift and lift, is lift and lift. Whew. Yes, yes. I know. I feel you. I'm there with you. Whew. Is lift and lift, lift and lift. Whew. So good. Knee is gonna come towards our right tricep and extend back. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Right here is in and out, is in and out. Beautiful. Is in, extend back. In and back, in and back. We're almost there. If you're coming to the point of complete muscle fatigue, that's okay. Take a break, take a sip of water, and then come back into it. Is in and out. Very nice. So good. We're gonna keep the leg extended back. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Right here is up and up, is lift and lift. Very nice. You're pushing through your left forearm. You're not collapsing. You're still proud in your posture. Is lift and lift for 8. Then we're done. 7, 6. Then we're holding right hand to the sky. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Right here it's hold, right arm to the sky for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, so good, so good. Time for a sip of water. Well done, so proud of you. Such good work. Let's grab hold of our soft ball or our cushion. We're coming to lay down on our back, which already feels much better. Am I right? So your ball goes between your inner thighs, below your knees. So make sure it's not between your knees. Feet are hip distance or a little bit wider and a little bit further forward than you would have instead of having the heels attached to the bum. Hands are pressing down, palms are pressing down. We're gonna start with some squeezing. You squeeze in, you release. You squeeze the ball and release. Squeeze, release. It's squeeze, release. So good. It's squeeze, release. We're working our inner thigh now. It's squeeze, release. Our adductors. Very nice. We're gonna add, I keep adding H's. We're gonna add hip lifts. Hips are coming to the sky. Into. And 1 right here is lift. Bring it down. Is lift. Release. Very nice. Lift, release. Is lift and squeeze. Is release, release. is lift and squeeze, release. Whoo! Squeeze the ball, lift the hips, and release. Very nice. Squeeze and lift, release, release. Whew. So good. Very nice. Squeeze and lift, release. Beautiful. We're gonna keep those hips lifted. We're gonna keep the squeeze. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1 right here. Keep the squeezes lift and lift, is lift and lift. Whoo! Is lift and lift. Your shoulders are still on the ground. Your glutes are engaged as you're pushing up and up. Hold the squeeze on the ball, on the cushion. Is lift and lift. We're gonna keep those hips lifted. We're gonna extend the right leg long. Knees are staying in line. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hips are lifted, right leg long. Knees in line, it's squeeze in, squeeze in. It's just the right leg moving in and in. I know. Give me 8 more. Then we're bringing the hips down. We're going back to ball squeezes. In 7, in 6, in 5, 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hips down. It's squeeze and squeeze. It's squeeze and squeeze. 4 more. Then hips are lifting up. In 2, and 1 is squeeze, release. Is squeeze, lift, release, release. Very nice. We're gonna keep those hips lifted. We're gonna find tiny lifts to the sky. In 4, 3, 2, 1 is lift and lift, is lift and lift. Left leg extends long. In 4, 3, 2, 1 right here is squeeze in, squeeze in. Knees are in line with each other. Squeeze and squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the hips high, bring the foot down. Hold, squeeze it in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Beautiful job. Ooh. Let's come up. Let's roll up to seated. Move the ball away. So good. So proud of you. Well done. Now, right leg extended. It's time for some well-deserving stretches. Left leg, your left leg is bent. Your left sole of the foot in your right inner thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fall down. Couple of breaths here. You can have your right leg bent. You can bring the ball underneath the knee to have some extra support. See if you can flex your right foot and dig the heel down on the mat. Very nice. Big breath in. Full breath out. Slowly lift yourself up. Bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh above the knee. Send the hands behind you. Bend your right leg. More you bend, more intense the stretch is. So find a spot that works for you. We're in a figure of 4, targeting the outer leg, the outer hip. We worked so good, so hard. Your spine is long, your chest is broad. Big breath in. Full breath out. Very nice. Release the legs. Left leg long, right knee in. It moves out to the side. You're gonna inhale and exhale, come forward. Once again, adjust here where you need it. Your knee can be bent, your foot flexed, heel digging down. You can have the ball to support you underneath the knee if needed. A couple of deep breaths. Stretching the hamstrings, targeting a little bit of the inner thigh in your right leg. Big breath in. Full breath out. Slowly lift yourself up. Right ankle above your left knee. Reach the hands behind you. Find your figure of 4. Spine is long. You keep a tall seat. Very nice. Big breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful job. Release the legs, give them a little shake. Come into a seated position. Reach the arms up. And then bring the palms together down into the middle of your chest. Well done. Thank you for being here. Until the next time.